Going.
Shalom, we are the Hebrew Israelites. Come out every week to let the so-called Negroes, Native Americans, and so-called Hispanics know who they are according to the Bible, which is YAHAWAH, also known to you people as Israel. Also come to let you know that the Most High is coming to destroy this place, man.
That's right.
That the Most High is about to pronounce judgment on the whole world. And those things are soon to happen, man. So today what we gonna do, we gonna get into all this pagan worship. What you guys don't know is pagan worship. You think it's just church stuff or God worship when it's really pagan. Alright, so I'm gonna read this right here. The brother gonna break all this stuff down. Friday, day 6. Old English, Frigs the egg. This was on Friday, or Frigaday, or Frigaday. Oh, my bad. This is Fossilized Customs by Lou White, 6th edition. Page number 9, under Friday.
Friday is the day of the week, okay? Like, it's so simple. The thing that you Americans don't realize is how simple you are, man, okay? You're very simple, you're ignorant, okay? And you're a bunch of pagan worshipers. Alright, go ahead.
Frigga was a wife of Wooden. The fertility concept associated with this day is very ancient. The Greeks honored Aphrodite on this day, and the Romans venerated Venus, Astarte.
Exactly, it's just basically pagan worship that was passed down from Babylon all the way down to Rome to America right now, okay? You don't worship God, the God of the Bible. You worship the God of Satan, man, okay? Go ahead.
And Mary, like if I could say this, that's why in the Roman Catholic Church, y'all worship Mary. This is what it's talking about. Isis, Frigga, Venus, Astarte, Isis and Ishtar, they're all the same.
Exactly.
Now you just call it Mary.
Just passed down through the Greece kingdom, man. Okay. You think everything that's here was thought about, or created by Americans, man? No, man. It was basically stemmed from wickedness, man. From all the other nations that was here on the earth that thrived in wickedness, man. This is Babylon, man. Babylon lived off lust and riches, man. Whoever had the nicest cars or chariots or the most women or the most whores, they were considered, they were reverenced in Babylon, man. Okay? And then you got ignorant, and here you got to deal with confusion, man.
That last one, let's be honest,
Go ahead.
You always deserve.
But then you got little Satan minions coming around trying to start people. Go ahead.
You're ready to go into slavery, man. So it says, this day was the Egyptian day of Isis, depicted with the symbol of the fish on her head.
Exactly, that's why today in those Christian churches, Christianity, you'll see some people with the fish symbol on the back of their car, basically saying that they're fishes of men, okay? You'll see the Pope with the hat that's shaped like a fish mouth, okay? Which basically goes back to the worship of Dagon, the fish god, okay? Which is basically just pagan, okay? Pagan worship.
The fish symbol predates the Egyptians, coming from the Phoenicians and the Philistine cult of Dagon.
That's right, Dagon, right?
Judges 16:23, 1 Samuel 5:2. Dag is Hebrew for fish, and the Latin is Pisces. It was chosen by pagans because a female fish lays hundreds, sometimes thousands of eggs, a symbol of fertility. The Romans believed Venus, Astarte, or what you call Mary today, came from the sky in a huge egg, not a saucer.
Exactly. And that also goes to Easter, man.
Easter, he just passed too.
Which is one of the pagan holidays that y'all celebrate, man. Okay, that's why the kids take the eggs and dip them in the dye, and they go find them out of the yard because it's symbolic from when
she came down and dipped
she came down into the river Euphrates, man. Okay, supposedly she came out of the sky in the egg and landed in the river Euphrates, man. So that's why the kids take the eggs and dump it inside the dyed water, man. Go ahead.
We'll go into more detail when we study the Great Mother.
See, the thing is, like our people don't realize, man,
the Great Mother.
What they doing, man, those vibrations, basically you're just cursing yourself, man. Because you're just basically following the vibrations of all the pagan worship.
Idol
everything
worship.
that is against the Most High and His Son, man, YAHAWASHI, man. Okay? This is an anti-YAHAWASHI kingdom, man. An anti-Messiah kingdom, man. Everything here is against who the world calls Jesus Christ, man. Okay? Everything is against him, man. Just like it was back in the ancient days, man, when he was down here. The whole thing was going. The whole problem with Israel was the divinity of who the world calls YAHAWASHI, man. And like who he was, is he really the son of God? And when he called himself and said it's not robbery to try to be like the Most High, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to stone him, man. When he said him and the Most High one, they wanted to stone him, man.
Right.
They wanted to take him out. Okay? And best believe in Israel right now, the faith of YAHAWASHI, man, is being attacked, believe it or not. Go ahead. The belief of YAHAWASHI is being attacked, man.
It says, I wanted to read this real quick.
Go ahead.
And I'll go back. Page 13. It says, the Catholic Cardinal John Henry Newman's book, The Essay on the Development of Christian Doctrine, published in 1878, states in chapter 8, the rulers of the church from early times were prepared, should the occasion arise, to adopt, to imitate, or to sanctify the existing rites and customs of the population, as well as the philosophies of the educated class, the use of temples and those dedicated to particular saints, and ornamented on occasion with branches of trees, withers, incense, lamps, candles, votives, offerings, or recovering from illnesses, holy water, holy days and seasons, the entire church calendar, use of calendars, processions, blessings on the field, sacerdotals, vestments, the ring in the marriage, chants, the Kyrie illicit, are all of pagan origin and sanctified by the adoption into the church. Roman Catholic Church. The Latin word Catholic means universal. There's no Catholic on the planet Earth prior to this council. So the word Catholic means universal. And they went all into that pagan shit. Let me go back to Friday. It says, we'll go
into...
into...
I'm saying, do we look like zoo animals to you or something, man? Fuck you looking at?
It says we'll go into more detail when we study the Great Mother, Queen of Heaven. Frigida's emblem was also the fish. Hence it is seen today that Roman Catholics enculturated this in...
The Roman Catholic Church, basically they get all their worship from Egypt, man. Okay? That's why in the middle of the Vatican they have something called an Egyptian obelisk, man. Alright? So,
Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord.
That's right. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord. Go ahead.
That take counsel, but not of me.
Exactly, because y'all take the counsel of Egypt, man. Y'all niggas trust in America, man. Okay? That's it. Go ahead.
And that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit.
Exactly. Covered with the covering, but not of his spirit, man. That was motherfucking Chris Johnson, man.
Who's that?
Damn football player that run the damn 4-2, man. Right.
That they may add sin to sin.
And guess what? You gonna add sin to sin, man, because the Most High is not dealing with this place, man.
Right.
All right, and if you trusting in this place, first of all, you're already here in slavery, man. You're already here because of the sin that you committed, and because of the sins that our forefathers committed, man.
Right.
You already living in sin, okay? Your bodies are full. Your bodies, your flesh is full of sin, man. Okay. Go ahead.
That walk to go down into Egypt, I have not asked in my mouth.
Exactly. You have not asked the Most High's mouth. You have not tried to find out who the Most High really is, man. What is his mouth, man? The scriptures, man. Okay? And his prophets. Because guess what? We come out here and read out of the scriptures, man. Go ahead.
To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
Exactly. They stripping themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, man. They get a little couple of $1 million contract playing football, okay? And guess what? They get stripped from that, man. They get stripped because this place is Babylon, man. And the strength of this place is folly, man. And vain shit, man. Okay? There's nothing spiritual or nothing moral or nothing righteous about this place, man. It's all about bullshit, man. It's all about who got this, who can do that, and what you got, and what this motherfucker got. That's all niggas do, man. Compete with each other instead of competing with our enemy, man. Okay? We'd rather compete with each other. Go ahead.
And like the scriptures say, not many mighty men. The Lord doesn't choose many mighty men to for his truth. The brother said Chris Johnson just walked by, so there you go. I have not asked in my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Exactly, man. Trust in the shadow. That dude right there that just walked by, he almost ran for 2,000 yards in the season, man. Okay? And guess what? He got paid for that. All within the strength of Pharaoh, man. Because that money he got, I'm sure, it was spawned on, you know, living luxury, living the life of the American dream is what they say, man, when you make it in sports or something like that. So all of it's really for folly, man. All of it's really vain. Not saying you're supposed to be out here just, you know what I'm saying, eating out the garbage can and shit, man. I ain't saying that. But the Most High really ain't gonna be dealing with too many rich men anyway, man. Okay? And if he is dealing with a rich man, that man is gonna be a given rich man, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Exactly. Because this motherfucker just walked by us and they didn't even look, man. You think about the holes tonight, okay? It's just confusing over here. When he looked over here, it just was confusing to him, man. No matter how much money he got, man. It was confusing.
Hey, where we heading up?
Let me say this real quick.
Go ahead.
And that strength of Pharaoh is his philosophies, man. That's why you got all these Negroes in check off this philosophy. The reason they ain't raising up against this man because they stuck in these churches. Like they stuck in this philosophy of the church and this white Jesus and all this shit like that. So that's this man philosophy. All these fucking symbols and shit, SunTrust. You know, you got the fucking phallus down there. You know what I mean? Then you got this, what we going into, this Mary worship. You got the pyramid on one of these buildings over here. You know what I mean? That's all of this is this man's strength, man. To enchant people and to fucking have Jake around here worshiping all this bullshit and don't even know it.
Yeah.
Right.
And that goes hand in hand. Go ahead, you saying something?
Nah, go ahead.
That goes hand in hand with the American dream. That's part of the philosophy too, man. When you growing up, man, you hear about that shit, man. about the American dream and about you can be what you want to be, you can do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You hear about that stuff, man. And a lot of kids, they want to be football players, they want to be basketball players. Okay? They want to live the luxury life of an American that's living the American dream. Okay?
It says, we'll go into more detail when the study of the Great Mother, Queen of Heaven, Brigham's emblem was also the fish. Hence it is seen today that the Roman Catholics enculturated this into avoiding red meat on this day, replacing it with fish, the fish fry. Even the word fry is describing a young fish. The Great Mother, Magna Mater, was universally represented by the fish emblem. The Greek word ichthys, spelled IOTACHITHETAUPSILON, or sigma spells what is how you say this? Ichthys, fish. It doesn't mean Christ, but fish. With considerable craft, the fish has become the Christian symbol due to the Greek anagram. Not to worry, it's only a man-made tradition. Too bad it just spells fish. The real sign, and it goes on to some other shit. That's the end though. Jeremiah chapter 7.
Levites?
Yep. They were the high priests back in the ancient days. Right.
Is this Jewish?
Nah, we're Israelites.
Israelites.
No, you good, man. The migration sign. Right there. Right there.
Churches, and he told me about this. I should have known. Sorry about that.
No, you're alright, man.
I know the history, to be honest. I already do. Like, he went over the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
But, like, that's pretty cool.
So you know you're an Israelite, man?
Well, I'm a Christian.
Okay.
I don't think every African went to Israel, so I'm not going to say that I'm Israel.
Well, that's true, but you're not African. That's the difference between African and Israelite.
Exodus.
I'm with you guys. I don't want to stop it. $23 hamburger. This is good. How did you guys get into this? I'm sure you can start off like
11 and 7.
Just through the spirit. Just through the spirit.
Exodus chapter 11 verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how that the Lord doeth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
Egyptians are the Africans. Israel are the so-called Negroes, Native Americans, Hispanics. Okay. You are Haitian, correct? So you would be from the tribe of Levite. Which based
Deuteronomy 28.
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now it says the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. Okay? Now back in the ancient days, the Israelites went into Egypt and Moses came out. Moses came and said, let my people go, split the Red Sea. And they left Egypt.
I'm not trying to waste your time. This is a prayer from prophecy. I'm with people. I don't want to like, they're calling me. I know what's happening.
Well, you're an Israelite, you're not a Christian. Christian is pagan worship.
I believe I am a Christian. I'm sorry. I'm not going to like take like 20 years of relationship like with God. So it's like turn it was like a 1 second. I will look into
So if you, okay, actually,
why
if you was in a relationship with a girl for 20 years and you find out she's been fucking around, she's been lying to you,
I understand that.
what would you do?
But like, I'll need more evidence.
If you find out, okay, but if you find out that she was lying to
20
you,
years with someone.
yeah, she found out she was lying to you, and shooting fucking
All
around.
I'm asking is, I need time to find
Can I ask you a
Alright.
question?
Go ahead.
Why do you say you're a Christian? Yeah.
because I am. Like, I follow the Christianity.
That's cool. I'm asking another question. Why aren't you an Israelite?
I've never done any research. Like I said, like I told
But
you.
you haven't. Now, when I asked you the first question, you didn't give me a fact of why you know you're a Christian. You just said, because I am.
That is true.
So,
Israel.
why am I Israelite? Only son. Because when you go to the migration, you go to the records, there's
The
the
research.
I did them.
Which
Right.
I have not done. Which
And
is
I've
why
done
I
the
told
re-
them I have to do research.
So you got to do the research in Christianity too, right? But you're a Christian.
I did. I've been doing it for 20 years and I believe in it.
So can you tell me
Let do the
about?
research. I'm not trying to like.
I know. I just want to hear your
I hate
perspective.
doing this because I'm talking. This is a great conversation.
Yeah.
I would love to continue it, but I am with people, and they've called me 3 times while I'm talking to you guys.
Let me ask you this one
Find out
thing.
what
It'll be a quick question. Quick question. Give me one word and then you can walk
This
off.
is like an ultra important meeting.
Do you
What
have
do you
proof
call?
that Christianity is valid and that you're a Christian based off your bloodline?
I am.
I don't.
You are? You got proof of that?
What are we talking
Okay.
about here? This looks like an
Word.
intellectual situation.
What did he say? He said, yeah?
He said, I am.
Oh, okay.
And then he walked away and said, yeah.
Okay.
But I know you can't prove that because Christianity really, in their words, is not a bloodline.
Yeah.
So
Right.
basically, he's stuck in lies.
Yeah.
Basically,
yeah.
what we going into.
Yeah, confusion.
Basically, what we going into.
You gotta do about 7-7.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's him.
Just ignore that
I don't even see,
motherfucker, man.
I don't even see them no more.
I mean, fuck a damn Edomite.
Right.
We not here for
Yeah,
you.
you seen that?
Yeah, like,
The spirit just said.
Get your bitch ass out of here.
Go ahead, you gotta jump out 7-7.
Jeremiah 7:7.
But yo, I gotta say this real quick. And all praise YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, dog. For you brothers out there that was talking all that mad shit
oh, yeah.
about y'all the weakest Israelites and shit. This is how you know the Most High working. This brother about to read the scripture, and the Most High made that guy come up and say that he was a Christian with no facts and no proof, so that because we was about to read this when he came up, so that this scripture right here could come out so that you could get edified. It's all about edification.
It came out right at the time, you know what I'm
He
saying?
came out right when we was about to read the scripture.
We were supposed to read that scripture first. Then that's crazy.
Let you know the Most High is about edification. Fuck all of that rah-rah. What you say, Israelite Grammy Award shit. Fuck Israelite Oscars. Fuck that shit, man. It's about edification. Now watch how the Most High bring it out. Go ahead, bro.
Jeremiah 7:7. Then will I cause you to dwell in this place, in the land that I gave to your fathers forever and ever.
I got it. Right turn.
Behold, ye trust in lying words that cannot profit.
Throw that one. Throw that one, dog.
Jeremiah 7:1. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord said, stand in the gate of the Lord's house and proclaim there his word and say,
Exactly. Right now we're standing in the gates, man. Okay? And we're proclaiming the word of the Holy Scriptures, man. Go ahead.
hear the word of the Lord, all ye of Judah,
Go ahead.
that enter in at those gates to worship the Lord.
Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, amend your ways and your doings, and I will cause you to dwell in this place.
Can somebody look up that word of man?
What is it?
Amen.
You want the Hebrew? The Hebrew or the
Yeah, just
Man.
Go ahead, read it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thus saith the Lord of
Got
hosts,
it.
the power of Israel, amend your ways and your doings.
Alright. Now what does the word amend mean?
It says amend, make minor changes in a text in order to make it fairer, more accurate, or more up to date.
Read it again.
Huh?
Read it again.
It says make minor changes in a text in order to make it fairer, more accurate, or more up to date. Revise, alter, change.
So basically change your ways, man.
Right.
Okay? Now Esau put all that shit in there probably because of their amendments and all that shit.
Yeah, that's right.
And all that stuff. So, but basically it just means to change, man. Change your ways. Read it again. To revise, man.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, amend your ways and your doings.
Go ahead. Change your ways and what you do, man. Okay, go ahead.
And I will cause you to dwell in this place.
Exactly. And the Most High will give you the kingdom of heaven, man. The so-called Negro, Native American, Hispanic, which are the true Israelites according to the Holy Scriptures. The Jewish.
Trust ye not in lying words, saying, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord are these. For if you thoroughly amend your ways and your doings.
Exactly. The Most High said thoroughly, man.
Thoroughly.
Thoroughly amend your ways. Okay? When you do something thorough, man, it just doesn't happen overnight, man. Okay? It takes time, man. So don't get in this thing and think you fucking know everything, man, or think you just got everything wrapped up, man.
Yeah.
Okay? Just because you stop eating pork and shrimp, man, you think you the top Israelite, man.
Right.
You think you know everything.
Right.
When you do something thoroughly, if you clean something thoroughly, man, you take your time, man. You get every nook and cranny, man. Go ahead.
If you thoroughly execute judgment.
Exactly, how we execute judgment, man, through the laws, man. Through the Holy Scriptures of the Bible, man. Just thoroughly, man. Go ahead.
Between a man and his neighbor, if you oppress not the stranger, the fatherless and the widow, and shed not innocent blood in this place, neither walk after other gods to your hurt.
Exactly. So Most High said, if you're not wicked in this place, man, okay, go ahead.
And shed not innocent blood in this place, neither walk after other gods to your hurt.
Go ahead.
Then will I cause you to dwell in this place, in the land that I gave to your fathers forever and ever.
Exactly. Okay? And that place is talking about the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be established in the land of Israel. Okay? And it's going to be ruled by the so-called Negroes, Native Americans, and Hispanic men. Okay? And it says to walk not after other gods. Right? And what the brother went into earlier, man, about the fish god, and that's Christianity. And this guy came up here talking about he's a Christian, but he didn't know why he was a Christian, didn't have any kind of facts to prove that he was a Christian according to bloodline or history or anything, man. He's just going off what a man told him, man. And he's following other gods. Okay? If you call yourself a Christian or you're in Christianity, man, you are finished, man. The Most High is going to destroy you, man. Unless you repent. Right. That was it on that? Yes or
Nah, keep reading. Read that whole thing.
Behold, you trust in lying words that cannot profit. Will you steal, murder, and commit adultery, and swear falsely, and burn incense unto Baal? Behold, you trust in lying words that cannot profit.
Exactly, man. You trusting in lying words that anytime you go to those churches, man, on Sunday, you hear nothing but lies, man. Nothing but lying words. And you throw your damn money in the collection plate and you trust that shit, man. Okay? You'll trust those pastors with your life, man, with your livelihood, man. Go ahead.
Will you steal, murder, and commit adultery,
Clowns out here, man.
and swear falsely, and burn incense unto Baal,
Exactly. When you steal, commit adultery, murder,
Right.
and swear falsely, man, and burn incense to Baal. Anytime you go in those churches, man, that's what you're doing, man. You're burning incense to Baal, man. It's just Satan, man. Good.
and burn incense, and walk after other gods whom ye know not.
Exactly. Y'all just celebrated Easter. What's coming up next? What's next? Mother's Day, right? Mother's Day. Father's Day. Okay? 4th of July. Anytime you do that, man, you're just walking after other gods, man. That's why, see, and it's so, if you knew the scriptures, or knew what the Most High wanted you to do, man, according to the law, man, every, what they call holiday here, they have a ham, a fucking,
It ain't a holiday without a ham.
Exactly, a slab of ribs on the grill, man.
They're going to pagan worship too.
You know what I'm saying?
What's his son name? Tammuz. Tammuz was hurt by a boar.
Right.
So his mother killed the boar, and that's why you eat that shit on Christmas. Everything is pagan worship, man.
Ain't that shit. Not only on Christmas or Thanksgiving and Easter, which is basically the major holidays in America, but also on 4th of July, man. The 4th of July, you really worshiping the Queen of Heaven too, man. Okay? If I believe, because they have the Statue of Liberty, which is basically Semiramis in the harbor in New York, man. Okay? And 4th of July is supposed to be the celebration of liberty for America. Yeah. Right? That's why those fucking 4th of July commercials, you see motherfuckers cooking out and nigga, if you find me a cookout on 4th of July without a slab of ribs on the grill, man.
Take a picture, man.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Let me know. Okay? Go ahead.
Why you gonna wear a shirt?
The meek also shall increase their joy in the Lord.
There's some clowns out here, right? I thought it was funny as hell, man.
That motherfucker thought that shit was sexy. Like, fuck out of here.
And come and stand before me in this house, which is called by my name, and say, we are delivered to do all these abominations.
Read it again, start over, read it again.
Will you steal, murder, and commit adultery, and swear falsely, and burn incense unto Baal, and walk after other gods whom ye know not? And come and stand before me in this house.
Exactly, you don't know these gods that you walking out there, man. You don't even know what the fuck's going on Christmas. You don't even know what the fuck you really celebrating, man. All you know is you gotta go to the fucking Walmart and spend money on some toys, man.
Right.
And cook some macaroni and cheese and collard greens and yams and ham and shit, man. That's all you know. And the next day is over with. Your black ass back at work, man.
No money.
You don't know what the fuck you worshiping, man. You just doing it because it's what society wants you to do, man. Really, because of the kids, man. Okay? Kids rule over us, man. Go ahead.
And walk after other gods whom ye know not. And come and stand before me in this house, which is called by my name, and say, we are delivered to do all these abominations. Is this house, which is called by my name, become a den of robbers in your eyes? Behold, even I have seen it, said the Lord. But go ye now to my place, which was in Shiloh, where I set my name at the first, and see what I did to it for the wickedness of my people Israel.
Exactly. Okay, the Most High, our land is destroyed, man. Okay? Our nation is destroyed, man. The Most High is just bringing our nation back around, man, to the truth of this Bible, man. Okay? Before then, you niggas just wanted to be Moors, Islamic, and all that stupid bullshit, man. Okay? Now you gotta come back to what the Most High wants you to be, man. Okay? Or you gonna die here in America, man. Alright? Go ahead.
And now because ye have done all these works, said the Lord, but go ye now to my place which is in Shiloh, where I set my name at the first, and see what I did to it for the wickedness of my people Israel. And now because ye have done all these works, said the Lord, and I speak unto you, rising up early, and speaking, but ye heard not, and I called you, but ye answered not.
Exactly. The Most High's out speaking now, but you're not going to hear it, man. Okay? Because you're not a part of the elect. Alright? You're not a part of the chosen elect.
Psalm 43. Psalm 10. Let's do it.
You're not a part of the chosen elect. According to the spirit of YAHAWASHI, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Therefore, when I do unto this house, which is called by my name, where you trust, and into the place which I gave to you and to your fathers, as I have done to Shiloh. And I will cast you out of my sight, as I have cast out all your brethren,
I know, right?
the whole seed of Ephraim. Therefore, and I will cast you out of my sight.
Exactly. The Most High say he will cast you out of his sight. You get, what is it? Lamentations? I believe. When the Most High casts us off. Lamentations. Go ahead. Read that.
And I will cast you out of my sight, as I have cast out all your brethren, even the whole seed of Ephraim.
Exactly. The Most High. The Most High cast us out, man. Okay? That's why he had to send who the world eagerly calls Jesus Christ, man. Okay? Because he cast us out. And he had to send who the world eagerly calls Jesus Christ down here back to die for our sins to redeem us, man. So we can go through him to get to the Most High, man. Because right now, we're not glorified. We're not worthy enough to even worship the Most High, man. Right. Like we're supposed to, man.
Right.
Okay? We're filthy down here, man. We're pieces of shit down here, man.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead.
Therefore, pray not now for this people, neither lift up pride nor prayer for them, neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear you.
Read that again. You will make what?
Therefore, pray not thou for this people, neither lift up pride nor prayer for them.
Exactly. We're not praying for everybody in Israel, man. Okay? Because we know that only the elect is going to get saved, man, according to this. Now, everybody in Israel is going to come back, okay, in the kingdom of heaven. The ones that die on this side, man. Okay? But we know the order. And if you're a prophetic and you're spiritual, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's only about the elect right now, man.
Yeah,
Okay?
they were no fuck.
You can come out here and teach everybody, talk to everybody, but only the few chosen are going to hear it, man. They're going to be saved, man. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you want it?
Lamentations.
Lamentations chapter 2 verse 1. Now hath the Lord covered the daughter of Zion with the cloud of his anger, and cast down from heaven unto the earth the beauty of Israel, and remembered not his footstool in the day of his anger.
Exactly. He said cast down to earth the beauty of Israel, man. Okay? Because like I said, man, we ain't shit here, man. We're in hell right now, man. According to what we supposed to be doing, man. According to what we're really here and what we're really here to be doing on the earth, man, living in righteousness, okay? Showing the other nations how to live in righteousness, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Verse 5. The Lord was an enemy, the Lord was as an enemy, he had swallowed up Israel. He had swallowed up all her places, he had destroyed his strongholds, and had increased in the daughter of Judah mourning and lamentation.
Exactly, man. He said he increased in the daughter of Judah mourning and lamentation. Okay? That's why niggas out here shooting each other, man. That's why the police out here shooting niggas. Okay? That's why niggas out here sleeping with other niggas' women, man.
Right.
Okay? That's why they destroying themselves, man. Not only by by shooting each other, man, but by just being disrespectful and unrighteous towards each other, man. Okay? Go ahead.
That's it on.
Neither make
What the one that said about the Sabbaths and the feast days?
Oh, you wanted that too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's no. Okay, hold on.
Go ahead. Read that. Yeah, man. So right now, the time is nigh, man, for you to come back to the Most High, man, and His Son, man, through His Son, YAHAWASHI. Okay? So that's the only way you can get to the Most High is through YAHAWASHI, man.
I got it. Lamentations 2:6. And he had violently taken away.
Violently taken away, man. The Most High wasn't nice, man, when He destroyed us, man. Go ahead.
And he had violently taken away his tabernacle, as it were, of a garden. He had destroyed his places of the assembly. The Lord had caused the solemn feast and the Sabbath to be forgotten in Zion, and had despised in the indignation of his anger the king and the priests.
Exactly, man. He said He violently took away His tabernacle. Okay? He didn't come, you motherfuckers wasn't on the slave ship on the buddy pass, man. Okay? It wasn't the first class seats on the slave ship, man.
Right.
Okay? When the Native Americans got slaughtered by the so-called white man, they did it in deceivable, okay? And they did it violently. All through the spirit of what the Most High wanted to be done, man. That's what you got to realize, man. Everything is according to what the Most High wants, man. No matter what, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Still one more.
Let's read it one more time.
The Lord had caused the solemn feast and the Sabbath to be forgotten in Zion, and had despised in the indignation of his anger the king and the priests.
Exactly, man. That's why you don't know what the Sabbath day is, man. That's why you rather celebrate Christmas and Easter, man, and Thanksgiving and the 4th of July.